Abdinor Hassan Dahir, who is a researcher at the TRT World Research Center. Abdinor, great to see you, unfortunately in terrible circumstances. And is it the question you get asked the most, that how do you stop Al-Shabab?
Well, it's very difficult how Al-Shabaab has been in Somalia since 2006, and they have been attacking and killing government officials as well as detonating pumps and in public areas, killing almost 90% of the victims are almost 90% of civilians or people who have no affiliation with the government or security forces. So how do we stop? The best case scenario is to build effective, capable Somali National Army, and that depends on supporting the Somali government from A to Z.
Surely it's not possible for a group like this to have survived for so long and to be so successful in these continuing attacks, which bear in mind also we should, that not only does it affect Somalia, they've been also moving into Kenya as well, unhappy with the Kenyan military's interventions against them inside Somalia. But surely a group like Al-Shabaab cannot exist with some kind of external assistance.
Well, I think the major support is that there has not been a reconciliation between Somalis who have been in a conflict since 1990s when the Somali central government collapsed, and they are trying to utilize the conflicts between different clans and tribes in Somalia, and they wanted to use this against the government as well as the international community and neighboring countries. So I think the best case is to support the Somali government as well as support local grassroots reconciliation between the Somalis, and in that case, Al-Shabaab will no longer be effective to operate in Somalia, and the only strategy is to take advantage of the division between the communities as well as between the communities and the government.
Has Al-Shabaab ever indicated that it has any other tactic apart from terror? In other words, has it ever even offered to sit down and talk with the government to discuss a range of issues that it says, if addressed, it would even consider laying down its weapons? Or has it always been kill civilians and just sow terror in the country?
Al-Shabaab's leadership, some of them are happy and ready to talk with the government and find a way out of this conflict because they have been unable to topple the government and they were suffering for a long period of time, as well as their capability in terms of military and in terms of finance have decreased over the years. But I think some of them, the hardline, the core leadership, are not going to sit with the government or international community. And also the international community, I think, is not doing their part to pressure the Somali government to sit with them. So I think, but in the rank and file, the soldiers, they are not there for ideology. They are there just for money, or just they don't know that they are the young people who are unable to find a job. So they just there to get their daily life. So I think some of the leadership are happy and ready to talk, but some of them are not going to talk and sit with the government.
Abdinor, thanks so much for the analysis. Abdinor Hassan Dahir, my colleague from our World Research Center.